Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're here right now, you probably looked at my intro and realized that you wanted to check out more. So I want to thank you so much for checking out this, my actual first makeup video. Before I get started, I want to let you know if you want to see more of what I'm planning on doing on here, please feel free to subscribe down below. And if you like what you see in the video, be sure to send me a huge thumbs up. So today I'm actually going to talk a bit about my Fenty haul. So with my Fenty haul, I tried out Rihanna's newest line of makeup products called Fenty Beauty. And I wanted to show you guys kind of what I bought. I bought a couple of highlighters. I also bought some matchsticks. I didn't buy the foundation just because I was already kind of running up my bill with what I did get. I am hoping to try out the new foundation sometime in the next couple of weeks, so I will report back on what I think of the newest foundation. But today I'm just going to go over the beauty products I did buy. So I actually managed to buy a couple of highlighters as well as a few matchsticks, as I previously said. So I managed to pick out these this tripod here. This is not actually the highlight contouring set that comes in its own little trio package. I actually bought these separately because I noticed that the colors that would have matched my skin tone, I wasn't really crazy about a couple of them. So I bought these individually. I believe they were Canadian priced $31. So I bought the Mocha, which is my contour stick. I bought Bamboo in the highlighting stick, and I also bought Yacht. That's such a hard word for me to say. Yacht Life in the shimmer stick, as you can see. I'll do a bit of swatches with these just to show you how they go. First impressions, I don't know if you can tell, but I've actually used the contour and highlight sticks that I did buy. Didn't use Yacht Life, but I actually used a couple of other highlights that I bought. So I would say first impressions, I think the contour worked really well with my skin. So I bought this Kilowatt Duo, and I tried it out as a highlight, but I noticed it kind of didn't look all that great on me. Not that it was a bad product, but it just didn't go well with my skin tone. So I actually ended up using it as a bit of a blush. It didn't go out well because I had kind of put it on as a highlight, so I had to kind of mesh it into more of a blush. But for the blush today, I used the Kilowatt Freestyle Highlighter Duo in Ginger Binge and Moscow Mule. That's such a hard word for me to say, Moscow Mule. Ugh. I don't know why. But I used these two just as my blush. Let me show you what they look like. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Let's see if you can see that. Yeah, so it's just this really nice pinkish beige set that I just fell in love with when I looked at it. I was buying it knowing I probably wouldn't be able to use it as a actual highlight on me, but oh my god, like, just again, look at that color. Isn't that just gorgeous? I absolutely adore it. So I figured I could buy this, at least try it as a blush, see how that worked with me. You can also use it as a eyelid topper, which you know, I think these are really nice colors, so I don't see why not. The last thing I bought was the Kilowatt single highlighter. I bought this in Trophy Wife. So this is just oh my gosh, I can't open these today. This is, as you can see, incredibly like a yellowish gold. It's just like popping the minute you look at it. And I know it looks a little bit It looks a little intense, to say the least. I know when I looked at it, I was like, oh my god, that's gonna go on so intense. It's gonna literally be seen from outer space with how intense it is. But because I am a burlesque dancer who does do stage makeup, or will be once I do get onto the stage, I wanted a gold highlight that I knew was just gonna stand out super well. And it looks super great. It would work so well with my skin tone if you have like a more deep tan or even a deep darker skin tone. I think this would just look gorgeous on you. And that's one of the reasons I really love the new Fenty line, is that it's so diverse. It's come out with 40 shades of foundation, which is crazy for a new line. Usually when new lines do come out with their first set of foundation shades, they're not all that they're not all that diverse, I find, and they're only about 10 to 15 shades. But this Fenty line came out with 40 new shades, so I'm just so impressed that they've had so much coverage over a huge diverse population. And I've heard they're actually going to be coming out with a full set of new foundations in the near future, which to me is insane. I absolutely am so excited to try their foundations, because honestly, if the foundations are really good and the fact that it's, you know, it's covering such a huge range of skin tones, that's absolutely a company I have no problem with spending my coin on. So now I'm going to show you guys swatches of these products that I bought, and I'll give you like a little spiel about what I feel about each of them. So here we go. So this is Mocha. This is the shade I use for my contour. As you can see, that looks really, really deep. I am kind of thinking it looks a little orange, a little warm to me. Usually when you do pick up contour shades, not to say you can't do it, but usually it's best to go with something that's a little more of a cool tone, just because they're supposed to, I suppose, for lack of a better word, simulate shadows across your face, and shadows are obviously cooler toned. So this one, I do love the color. I'm a little worried about it being a little orange, but you know, I can make it work, and I can always go get another contour stick if I don't like it. This is the Bamboo shade, which I use as a highlight. And as you can see, it's super matte. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, it's not really showing up. As you can probably tell, it's not showing up all that well on my arm. I am considering taking this one back for an exchange at my local Sephora store, just because when I did put it on, and I did put it on today, I noticed that it was maybe a shade lighter than my foundation. It really didn't stand out. And when I'm doing highlight and contour, I want both of those to really stand out. I want people to know I put them on. So I'm probably gonna see if I can go with a shade lighter, because usually when you do highlight and contour, you always want to go with contour that's 2 to 3 shades darker than your skin, and a highlight that's 2 to 3 shades lighter. And obviously this is not really doing it for me. So this is Yacht Life. This is the highlighting shimmer stick, and I just bought it because I absolutely love this color. It's like a nice, I'm gonna lower this a bit. Seems a little bit dark. There you go. And yes, I'm currently using the light of my window right before the sunset, so I imagine, yes, this is not the greatest lighting, but that's what I've got for now. But you can still see it a little bit. Yeah, it's like a really nice little pinkish, like almost pinky coral shade, and I really just adore those colors. I absolutely love anything that even remotely reminds me of rose gold, so you know, that's probably why I bought this duo, even though it doesn't really work with my skin tone. I can't open you today. That is not what I wanted. You know what? Actually, no, I'm gonna do Trophy Wife first, so I can kind of have a bit of a shade difference, so you guys know which is the Ginger Moscow Mule one and what's the Yacht Life. So this is Trophy Wife. Look at that. Let's see if you can see that. You can't really, I'm not really great with swatches. There we go. So as you can see, like, look at that. It's absolutely just popping. It's just popping so much. I can't get over how much. How much it just like so like shines in this light. I absolutely love it. I would say, of course, if you're looking for a more subtle highlight, you probably don't want to be going anywhere near this. This is definitely something, this is not your ordinary, well, it's my ordinary. This is not your ordinary going out to grab groceries kind of highlight, so. But I super love it, and I'm so glad I got it, because I've been looking for a nice gold highlight that would actually stand out to the gods, so I'm so excited to wear it. Okay, so this is the last one. This is obviously the duo kit that I bought, the Moscow Mule and Ginger, what's it, Ginger Binge? I keep forgetting that name. So, let me just double check which is the actual ones. It's a little bit confusing. Okay. So Ginger Binge is the more matte, less shimmery powder highlight, I'd say. And Moscow Mule is the shimmery cream highlight, supposedly. So I'm gonna try the matte powder highlight first. This is Ginger Binge. And that barely showed up. I'm so bad. See, it's my lights. You're not picking up the powder all that great. I'm like, I don't wanna. There we go. So that's Ginger Binge. And I need to wash my hands because now I got so much highlight on them. Okay, let's see which one of my fingers still is clean enough to do this. I'm literally taking a pinky because I'm out. And this is Moscow Mule. Oh, that's so pretty. That's so pretty. Yeah, that's about as good of swatches that I want to do today. Because I'm so bad at swatches, you guys. I'm just like, I want to swatch, but I don't want to use so much powder. These were expensive. So, so let me go over again the ones I bought. This isn't necessarily, you know, obviously if you're not looking for these kind of shades, obviously these won't work. Obviously if you're not looking for the shades that I go for this, that, or the other reason, obviously you might not be interested in these shades, but I figured, you know, I'd show you the swatches and show you, you know, these are pretty pigmented. Like, it's crazy, the pigment. I know that's not picking up super great just because I'm using a ring light to show it and not, you know, studio lights, but you know, like, if I can turn my, you know, you can see that it's just picking up so much. So let me go over again these shades. This is Mocha, which I use for contour. This is Bamboo, which I probably will definitely be returning. This is supposed to be my highlight, but because it's so light on me, or rather it's not light enough on me, I have to return it. This is Yacht Life. This is Trophy Wife. And as you can see, it's not really showing up. So you can't really see it because for some reason now my camera's not picking it up, but I totally can see it from my end. This is Trophy Wife. This is Ginger Binge. As you can not tell because my camera's not picking this up. And this is Moscow Mule. So yeah, those are the swatches of the products that I bought with Fenty. Obviously, you know, they're not showing up odd like right because I'm an amateur and I suck at doing swatches. Can't even see what am I doing. So yeah, overall I'm super happy with my purchase. So yeah, I would say I'm so happy that I got these products that I did get. I think these are absolutely beautiful. On a side note, I absolutely love the packaging. I love that these remind me of little beehives. I love the fact that each and every one of these matchsticks are magnetic, so they just stick together, which, you know, as someone who's super messy and loses my makeup all the time, I love the fact that these can just stick together and I don't have to worry about losing them. I think if you liked what you saw, if you're someone who is really interested in checking it out, I say, you know what, go do a swatch test at your local Sephora, check it out, you will not be disappointed. So thank you so much for watching. Again, if you like what you saw today, please feel free to subscribe to my channel. I try to post a video at least once a week. And if you like what you saw today, please be sure to give me a big thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. So thank you so much for watching, you guys. I really appreciate it. I'll see you again next time. Until then, take care and stay beautiful. That was so lame. That was so lame.